Hello, my name's Philip Howlett and I'm the Programme Director of the Professional Doctorate in Education, the EdD.
Hello, and I'm Sally Goldspink, and I'm the Director of the Professional Doctorate in Health and Social Care. To begin our conversation, Philip, I wonder if we could start by thinking about what a professional doctorate is and who's it for?
I think that's a good place to start. The Professional Doctorate is a course which leads to the highest academic award, that of a doctorate. And like any other PhD route, a normal doctorate route, it's the same sort of study which involves research, data collection, data analysis, and then writing a thesis and a viva exam, which is when you defend what you've written in front of two other people. The difference is that the professional doctorate is producing significant contribution of new knowledge, which is of significance to the profession that you're coming from. And so who's it for? Well, people who are in health and social care or in education, any aspect of education, who has got an interest, a problem, a topic which they want to research further and that they think will make a contribution to their profession.
Okay, so how about the structure of the programmes within our faculty?
Well, both of the professional doctorates are broken up into two stages. The stage one, which is semi-taught, and that runs over the first 2 years, and they involve a number of workshops across the years, which help people understand more about the research process and about how to structure their approach to the research. The second stage is the data collection, the working in the field, and then the writing up of the actual thesis. Over the 2 years of the stage one, there are 4 academic modules which help you develop your skills from wherever your starting point is to writing and thinking at doctoral level by the end of the 2 years. The whole doctoral journey has a maximum period of 6 years, and most people finish around the 4 to 5 year mark.
What would you say to people who are considering applying for our programmes?
There's a lot to think about. One of the first things to think about, well, perhaps not first, but an important consideration is time. And that's all about being realistic about the competing priorities that are happening in your lives. Many of you will be coming from places of work, and so you've got to think about juggling your work commitments and allowing time for study. For some of you, there may well be family commitments as well. And so just juggling the time is an important thing. It's important that you can actually allocate sufficient time for your studies. The other thing, though, which we would encourage is people being open to the challenges of the experience. And there will be those great moments when you really are enjoying the work and other moments when it may feel like it's a real grind and it's hard work. But there are things which will be encountered. But it's important that you're prepared to think openly and to be challenged, to be open to the challenge, to develop your thinking or even think about ideas in a new way.
Can you describe the application process in a bit more detail?
Yes, the application is a straightforward process in the sense that there's an application form like any other. But one of the things which we will want to know as your application is what's called the proposal. And there should be no more than 2 sides of A4. But in that proposal, we want to know the area of research interest that you have. Doesn't need to be a finely polished, well-crafted research project proposal, but we do want to know where that research interest lies. We also want to know why is it of interest to you and how might it be of interest to the professional community, and why is it important for the agenda of your discipline. The proposal also gives you an opportunity to show off some of your professional skills in terms of writing and presentation, which is an important part of it.
So do you have any hints or tips for applicants in their interview?
Yes, once your application is in, we would then invite you for an interview, and the interview is more like a professional dialogue. One of the things we'll ask you to do is a 10-minute presentation. The presentation is important, not just to repeat what you've said in the proposal, but to add colour, to say a little bit more about why it's of interest. And then the panel will talk with you about it and may challenge some of your ideas, may suggest alternative ways, and it's really an opportunity just to discuss the different ways that the project might unfold. And this is where it's important to be open to new ideas and also sometimes to stand your ground.
Thanks, Philip. We hope that that's helped in terms of giving you some information about our programs. We'd really encourage you to have a conversation with us before applying, and we look forward to you joining our academic community. Thank you.
Thank you.